Tayan is getting ready for office while shouting for his son. Tayan, Ivan, baby come fast, Appa is getting late for office. Ivan, coming Appa. Ivan ran to living room while carrying his clothes. Tayan smiled and kissed his forehead. Kim Taeyang, 30 years old, and his son Kim Ivan, 4 years old. Taeyang is a single father and he is employed in dash dash company. Taeyang started making ready Ivan for his daycare center. After making him ready, they did their breakfast and left outside. Time skip at daycare center. Taeyang gave up a kiss pointing on his cheek. Ivan giggled and kissed his both cheeks. Taeyang smiled and kissed Ivan's whole face. Taeyang, like a good boy, you will listen to teacher, okay? Ivan, okay, Appa. Lana, Ivan, come, baby. Say goodbye to your Appa. Ivan, bye, Appa. Taeyang, bye. Ivan ran to his friends. Taeyang, I hope he isn't troubling you. Lana, not at all, Mr. Kim. He's a good boy. Taeyang chuckled and says, Taeyang, I will pick him up. Don't let him go alone. Lana, don't worry. I will take care of him. Taeyang, thank you. Lana smiled at him. Then Taeyang left for office. Time skip at office. Jack, good morning, Mr. Kim. Taeyang, good morning, Jack. Taeyang sat on his chair and started preparing today's official schedule. Jack, how is my little Ivan? Taeyang, he's good. He asked me about you. Jack, why don't you bring him at my place this weekend? I am free and we can go amusement park. Taeyang, you are spoiling him, Jack. Jack, he's a kid, Kim. Let him enjoy. Taeyang, no doubt why he likes you so much. Jack, after all, I'm his Jack uncle. Suddenly everyone got silent when someone entered the office. She directly walking towards the boss room without giving any shit to the people around her. Everyone, good morning, ma'am. She just ignored everyone and walked inside the boss room. Jack, spoiled rich kid. Taeyang, I heard she's getting married. Jack loved hearing Taeyang. Taeyang, why are you laughing, man? Jack, who's gonna marry her? Whoever will marry her? I feel pity for that person, cause his life's gonna end soon. Taeyang, well, you were right. I heard he's a son of main group hella rich. Jack, then what do you think? Boss gonna make his only child marry with a beggar? Meanwhile, door opened revealing a beautiful girl who is just beautiful by her face but not by her heart. Dad, Wyan, what are you doing here, my baby? Wyan, Dad, my credit card is empty. I need money. Wyan, Dad, what? But few days ago you just. Wyan, Dad, now you're asking me why I need money? Wyan, Dad, no, baby, I didn't. Wyan, just tell me, Dad, you're giving me money or not? Wyan, Dad, sighed and signed one check. Wyan, Dad, here, take this and give it to Mr. Kim. He will transfer money in your account. Wyan took the check and hugged her dad and he hugged her back. Wyan, Dad, are you happy now, baby? Wyan, yes, Dad, I'm so happy and thank you. Bye. Wyan, Dad, bye and come back home early. Otherwise, your mom. Wyan, I know, Dad. She left outside while saying this. Taeyang was doing work in computer but flinched when someone slammed his hand on his desk. He looked at the person. Wyan, hurry up, I don't have time. Wyan took the check and nodded his head. Wyan was standing there impatiently while seeing her watch time to time. Taeyang, ma'am, it's done. Wyan, without saying anything, left from there. Jack, how much money does she need? It's not even a week she took money. Taeyang, whatever. Time skip. Taeyang, Ivan. Ivan looked at Taeyang and ran to him while smiling and hugged his leg. Taeyang picked him up in his arms. Taeyang, it's time to go home. Ivan, Appa, you promised me you will buy me Spider-Man today. Taeyang, oh, did I? Ivan, Appa, you can't cheat. Taeyang chuckled and hugged him. Taeyang, I was joking, my boy. Appa will buy you a Spider-Man today. Ivan, my Appa is the best Appa. Tayan smiled and kissed his cheek. Lana, are you leaving, Ivan? Ivan, yes, teacher, Lana. Lana chuckled and pat his head. Ivan said goodbye to his friends, then they left from there with Tayan. They came back and Ivan hurriedly sat on the couch and started unwrapping the Spider-Man. Tayan, Ivan, you need to fresh up first. Then you can play with Spider-Man. Now come, let's get fresh up. Ivan, okay, Appa. They went to fresh up. Time skip. After freshening up, Ivan started playing with his new Spider-Man. Taeyang, Ivan, I'm going to supermarket. I forgot to bring salt. You want to come with me? Ivan, no, Appa, I want to play. Taeyang, fine, but till I come back, you have to stay with Granny. Ivan, okay. Taeyang chuckled and picked him up in his arms and left outside of the house. Granny is a very good person most of the time. Taeyang leaves Ivan to her house. She likes Ivan and Ivan likes her too. Time skip. After buying the things he needed, he was coming back. There was a bar which is on his way to house. So normally she has to face the bar daily. Suddenly he heard drunkly shouting someone. First he ignored it because it's normal for him every day. So many people get drunk and shout on the door drunkly. I said, leave me, I need to go home. Don't worry, I will drop you, baby girl, come with me. Wyan, do you know who I am? I'm Park Wyan, daughter of Park June. The young stopped when he heard her name. He turned around and started walking near them. Guy, so what? We will have fun, baby girl. That guy forcefully tried to drag her into his car while Wyan trying her best to free herself, but being drunk, she couldn't. Wyan, leave me, you bastard. The young, stop, leave her. That guy looked at the young guy. Who are you? The young, you don't need to know that. Just leave her. Guy, I won't. She's mine for tonight. The young, I'm saying nicely, leave her. Guy, I said I won't. What will you do? Taeyang, do you want me to call the police? Wyan bit his head and he left her. Guy, you. He tried to slap her, but Taeyang held his hand and pushed him away, which made that guy fall on the ground. He then started beating that creepy guy. That guy fainted and Taeyang looked at Wyan, who is sitting on the ground with her back resting on the car while mumbling something drunkly. He called the police and went near her. He bent down at her. Taeyang, ma'am, you should go home. And where is your bodyguards? Wyan, I don't know where they are. I put sleeping pills in their drink. They always follow me everywhere. It's irritating. Taeyang sighed and told her to stand up, but she is just sitting there. Taeyang held her arm and helped her to stand up. Wyan, I can't walk. Taeyang, why? Wyan, I got hurt in my ankle when he was dragging me. Taeyang looked down at her feet and found her wearing heels and her ankle red. He held her hand, tried to help her in walking, but Wyan, pick me up. Taeyang, what? Wyan, I said pick me up, Mr.kim. Taeyang got shocked because she recognized him. Taeyang, hold this. Wyan took the bag and Taeyang slowly picked her up in his arms and started heading towards her expensive car. Taeyang placed her inside the car and she tried to start the car but failed. Wyan, start, damn it. Taeyang, I'm calling the boss. Why? No, just drive me home. No need to call my dad. He will scold me. Taeyang sighed and made her sit on the passenger seat and he sat down on the driver's seat, then started the car and they left from there. Taeyang slowly looked at her, found her looking straight with half-open eyes. He gulped, seeing how beautiful she is. She pushed his thought and focused on driving. Suddenly she started shouting, Wyan, stop the car. Taeyang hurriedly stopped the car and looked at her. Taeyang, what? Wyan, I want ice cream, pointing at the ice cream shop. Taeyang sighed and get down off the car. Wyan, take me there too. Taeyang came near her side. Taeyang, it's better if you stay here, ma'am. Wine, fine, but don't take too much time. I'm sleepy. The young nodded his head and started heading inside the ice cream shop. After some time later, he came back with ice cream and handed her. Slowly, she started eating ice cream. The young started the car and left from there. Time skip. The young stopped the car in front of her house, which is also his boss' house. The young, ma'am, we are here. Wine opened her eyes and slowly get outside of the car, and Tayan also got down from the car. Wine parked the car inside. Gerd nodded his head and drive the car inside the garage. Tayan, I'm leaving. Wine just nodded her head drunkenly without saying nor even look at him. Tayan started walking out from there, but he heard loud thud sound. He turned around to look at and found her sitting in the ground holding her ankle and drunkenly groaning. He ran to her and kneeled down towards her. Taeyang, ma'am, are you all right? Why, my ankle hurts. Taeyang looked around to find guards for help but found no one. Wyan, pick me up till my doorstep. Taeyang sighed and picked her up in his arms like bridal style, and she wrapped her arms around his neck drunkenly. He started walking near the door. After reaching near the door, he slowly placed her down and she held the wall for support. Wine, you can leave. Taeyang nodded his head and left from there. Next morning, Wyan dad and Wyan mother was having breakfast. Wyan, good morning mom and dad. Wyan dad and mom, good morning sweetie. Wyan sat on the chair and started having breakfast with them. Wyan didn't face any trouble last night cause her parents wasn't at home. They were having breakfast while Wyan dad watching news on the TV. Suddenly something came out which made all of them shocked. In news, businessman Mr. Park Jones' daughter Miss Park Wyan reportedly found dating someone. Last night they were at date and her boyfriend was buying ice cream for her. And her boyfriend left her in her house while carrying her in his arms. Her parents looked at her with questionable look. She looked at them. Wyan, I swear, Dad, it's not like that. Wyan, Dad, who is the guy? Before she could say anything more, her and Taeyang's picture showing on the news. Wyan, Dad, trust me, there is nothing like. Wyan, Dad, Mr.kim, my employee. Wyan, Dad, we are not dating. I don't know him properly. Wyan, Dad, then what is showing in this news? These are all fake? Wyan, he just helped me last night cause I was drunk. There is nothing between us like that. Wyan shouted out which made Wyan mother hold her. Wyan angrily left from there. While leaving from there, she pushed one vase and it broke into pieces. Wyan is a very angry person and her parents also know she is not lying. Wyan mother, calm down honey. Next day, Taeyang is sitting in the couch looking down, door open revealing Wyan. Wyan, why did you call me here, Dad? Wyan, Dad, sit. Wyan saw Taeyang is also there with head hanging low. She rolled her eyes and sat down on the couch. Wyan, Dad, the situation got out of control. Wyan, what are you trying to say, Dad? Say it clearly. Wyan, Dad, you have to marry Mr. Kim. Wyan, what? Wyan stood up and shouted loudly. Wyan, Dad, Wyan, sit down. Wyan sat down angrily. Wyan, what are you saying, Dad? How can I marry him? Wyan, Dad, there is no other way, Wyan. You have to marry him. Wyan, never, Dad. I'm supposed to marry Min Camille. Wyan, Dad, Wyan, listen to me, my child. Wyan, Dad, I like Camille. Wyan, Dad, they call off the marriage. Wyan, what? Teary eyes. Wyan, Dad, for these rumors I got lot of difficult situation. Try to understand, sweetie. They are trying to taking down my company. Wyan, but Dad, I'm not gonna marry Mr. Kim. She said while looking at the young angrily, found him still looking down. Wyan, Dad, he's a good person and Wyan, I don't care, Dad. Why and Dad, it's a contract marriage for 1 year. After that, you can divorce him. Till then, I will handle everything. Wyan looked at him disbelief. Then look at the young and shout at him. Wyan, why are you not saying anything? Tell him you don't want this marriage. The young didn't say anything. He has nothing to say because he needs this job, and beside that, Wyan Dad already threats him. He have to marry Wyan, otherwise he will destroy his career. Wyan, I don't care, it's a contract marriage or whatever. I'm not going to marry him. Wyan Dad, you have to marry him, that's it. Wyan flinched and looked at her dad in disbelief because this is the first time he shouted at her this loudly. Wyan bitterly chuckled and saying while wiping her tears, Wyan, fine, I will marry him. But you have no longer a daughter anymore, Mr. Park Zoon. Wyan dad and Taeyang both got shocked.